Hello. Right, today's one, cheapskate bit of kit, is, let me find one, is these little things I make. These are Coke bottle lid tops. They are fluid tight, so you can put olive oil or any sort of fluids you want to carry in them. They don't hold an awful lot, but I use mine for condiments, salt and vinegar and whatnot. They have a divider in the middle. As you can see, it doesn't go all the way through, so you can get salt in one side, pepper in the other. Yeah, brilliant little things. As usual, as you know me, it costs nothing other than a bit of time and effort. So, right, to start with, cut the top off a bottle of Coke. Then get your hacksaw, and underneath the little lip there, that's a fast one. Underneath the little lip there, you want to hacksaw that off, because it's quite tough actually. I've tried cutting it with knives and you just can't get through it, to be honest. It's so thick there. So slice it off with a hacksaw and you will end up with something like that. So it's still got a ridge because obviously you can't cut them very straight, but it doesn't matter because the next job is to sand it. You've got to sand it nice and flat, and you want to sand it so this bottom of this little ridge is also sanded, because that will help when you use the glue and key it all in. So once it's sanded, it should look something, where are we? About like that, all frosted, and that will help the glue key into it. It's quite easy for me, because to sand these off, all I do is, there we go, is I've got a little orbital sander here. So what I do is I plug that in the compressor, and then I sand them off on that. Just get them nice and smooth and flat. So it's a nice easy way, but obviously if you haven't got that, the luxury of that, you just sit yourself down with a bit of sandpaper on the table and just scrub the hell away till you get it nice and smooth and flat. Once you've got two of them all prepared, you then need, if you want to put the divider in, you don't have to have a divider, because obviously just the two ends would seal it up, so you can have one that will hold twice as much. It's up to you. But for the dividers, I cut a piece of the Coke bottle. I use a 2-pack resins. These ones I actually get from a pound shop. You get 2 lots of this for £1, and I actually find it's one of the better ones I've used. I've got Araldites and stuff, but they take forever to go off. These ones go off in 5 minutes. They're solid. They're not that smelly. Well, they are quite smelly, but give it a couple of days before you put anything in there, so it doesn't taint anything. Yeah, so what I do is I smear some resin around the face. I put the top on, some resin around that face, push it down, try and get them nicely lined up. Obviously don't worry about the excess, just make sure that it sticks out all, so you've got no gaps. And then I just balance them with a bit of wood or a brick or something. I just hold them down while they're set. I haven't got one that I'm just waiting to be sanded down. But anyway, once they've set, the next job is I just cut off the worst of the excess off, go around it with a standing knife, and then on its side, I just sit down with a sandpaper. I take the ends off and put my fingers inside, and just sand it off so it's nice and smooth. And basically that's that. Another freebie from a bit of old throwaway, which is again useful. So I think that's it. Yep, that'll do for now. If I think of anything else, I'll have to make another video. Oh well, cheers. Where's the button?